done.
Yeah,
There's
that was model verb was before
yeah,
that.
that
Model
one.
verb was before that. Before that. Bianca, could you please turn on the camera and would you mind telling us what did we learn last week? What was the topic? Bianca, Neil, do you remember? Mr. Neil,
Yes,
would you mind telling us what was the topic last week we studied?
we were learning about uh, we were learning about removing words like what was it again?
Ini native Pak. Ya, tes atas Pak, moga-moga.
Uh,
Adverb
adding
and yeah,
adding
yeah, adding,
adding
yeah,
words and remove words. So if you all joined last week, not last week like off
before that,
holiday,
yep,
but
yep.
two last week ago, and we were learning about that. And since we will learn that,
Yeah,
and
thank you.
okay, welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna do just a quick review. Last week, before last week, we studied grammar lesson, and the name was adverb of manners. What is adverb of manner? Adverb of manner tell us how something happens. Regular adverbs, rules by adding ly. So regularly for the regular adverb, changing regular adjective to the adverb, we only add ly at the end of the slow, slowly,
Okay. Number
slow,
seven.
slowly, beautiful, beautifully. Second step, when the adjective ends in y, cancel y and add I, A, Y. ILY. For example, happy, happily, angry, angrily, crazy, crazily, easy, easily, lazy, lazily, busy, busily. Okay, rule number three. When the adjective ends in LE, cancel E. We remove E and add Y. For example, gentle, right? Gentle, gently,
Gentle.
terrible, terribly, horrible, horribly, simple, simply. Rule number four, I guess. Yeah. So when the adjective ends in E, just add ly. Don't change anything. Don't remove anything. Don't cancel anything. Just add ly. For example, polite, politely, brave, bravely, definite,
Briefly,
definitely. Number one, when an adjective
brave.
ends in IC, when an adjective ends in IC, just add ILLY or IALLY. For example, enthusiastic, enthusiastically, tragic, tragically, fantastic, fantastically. Practice one. Danny failed his driving test horribly yesterday. Horribly is the adverb of manner. Please do this worksheet carefully and neatly. So these two are adverb of manner. She simply loves eating in this restaurant. Simply is the adverb. And the children bravely swam across the river. Bravely is the adverb of manner. She's a lovely girl who definitely knows how to draw. It's not easy to do it, but they have easily done it. Easily. The students are busily writing notes in the classroom. Ina waited patiently for her friends to arrive. Patiently is the adverb of manner. Smiled happily after the class had ended. Happily is the adverb of manner. Sarah cheered for her friends enthusiastically. He was angry. He slammed the door angrily. Adjective. What is adjective here? Angry is the adjective, and when you want to change it to the adverb of manner, just add ly. I-L-Y, right? She has a gentle voice. She sings lullaby gently. He's a fast
Please.
eater. Yeah, he's a fast eater. He quick. What is adjective here? Quick.
Quickly.
So when we want to change it to the adverb quickly, he quickly finishes the whole cake. She is terrible at the piano. She plays the piano terribly. Eric is a lazy boy. Eric is doing his homework easily. It was a beautiful dance. Lily danced beautifully. It's, it's a sad and tragic loss. The man tragically lost his boat in the sea. She's, a, she's sad. She sadly walks back to her house. She's sad. She sadly walks back to her house. He was scared and nervous. He was speaking nervously. He
Angela,
is
I'm
hungry.
gonna
It's
the
eating
screen is
the
not
next
working
week.
to the PowerPoint screen.
Lata, could you please mute your mic? The sun is bright. It's shining brightly. It's shining brightly.
Excuse me, Priscilla.
The balls are loud.
Hello.
They're speaking loudly. She did a fantastic work. She did
PowerPoint.
the work. And that's all. So that was just a quick review. And today we're going to learn about. Okay, now can you give me an example before starting the new lesson? Neil. Neil? Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? I just forgot. Sorry, I wasn't focused. So we're just gonna simply learn about
Okay. Are you
about
ready to give it? Yeah. Neil? We're running out of time, so forget it. Forget it. Okay.
what were you talking about, Miss Hilo? Because
I
okay.
was talking about the weather. I said the weather is so nice today. Okay, so today we are going to learn about regrets. I want you guys to write down this structure should have plus past participle. Please write it in your notebook. Neil, everyone, please write it on your notebook. Neil,
Pada datang semua. Pada
write
datang.
it on your notebook, please. I'm not sure if it
Belum.
would be able to explain it again.
Belum Kak ya? Belum.
Okay, so what is regrets? Do you know what's regrets? What is regret?
It's a thing that you want to take back.
Yeah, something like it's
have
a feeling,
to do
right?
that thing
Feeling,
and you
a
didn't.
feeling of sadness. It's a feeling of sadness or repentance or disappointment
Aku kota ya.
over something that has happened or has been done. Something that you don't want to do,
Pindah
something
wifi.
that you have done, but
Pakai
now you
wifi yang
feel
lain.
sad about it. You feel bad. That, oh, I wish I hadn't done that.
TU ada TU.
So that's
Lantai 2 ada kak juga.
your regret.
Please mute Gabi.
Yeah. So when you want to express your feeling, your regret to somebody, for example, mm, your mom told you that don't go out, it's raining and you will get sick. But you didn't listen to your mom and you went out and then you fall sick. You're sick, right? So you should say, I should have listened to my mom. I should have listened to my mom, or I shouldn't have done this. Or for example, you have said something bad to your friend. You have used a bad word to your friend, right? And now you feel regret. You feel sad about it. So how do you say?
Yun.
Oh,
Ampun.
yesterday I used a bad word to
Benar-benar,
you. I shouldn't have used that. I shouldn't said that. I shouldn't have said sorry, right? Let's. There are some examples. Okay. So look at the picture. She covered her eyes instead of her nose and mouth. And now she might be sick. So what is regret? She should have covered her nose and mouth.
Her nose and her mouth.
Yeah.
Her nose and mouth. He just
covered
he didn't listen.
Because it doesn't make sense. She only covered her eyes. She covered her eyes instead of. Next one. She's been having high fever and a cough for 7 days. She did it to the hospital. It turned out she had coronavirus. So what is the regret here? How do you express your regret?
Aku loh mas, bukan si Duri. Ibu tadi berisik itu jadi gua kedengaran. Tadi aku udah bilang gedein suaranya. Kenapa mana suaranya? Udah aku gedein tadi. Nah, mana suaranya? Coba ibu yang lihat. Lagi bengong itu bu. Gedein suaranya.
She should have gone to the hospital earlier, right? She has been having fever for 7 days, right? She was sick for 7 days. She was having fever and cough, but she is not going to the hospital. She just refused going to the hospital. And now what happened? It turned out she had coronavirus. And when she went to the hospital, and after having a test, it turned out that she is positive and she had coronavirus. So what is the regret here? She should have gone to the hospital earlier. She should have gone to the hospital earlier. This is the regret. Okay, the government didn't take decisive action. The government didn't take decisive action. What is decisive action? Means a strong action. For example, the government didn't take a strong action. They didn't stop people from having parties, from gathering, and they didn't shut down the airport, right? The government didn't shut down the airport. That's why the coronavirus is spreading all over the world, all over Indonesia rapidly. And it's not decreasing, right? It's just increasing. Because why? Because the government didn't take decisive action, didn't take strong action. For example, in Australia or in America, the government took a decisive action. They stopped people from gathering. They stopped people from having parties. They stopped or they closed. They closed the borders, all the borders. People were not allowed to travel. People were not allowed to travel to another state or to another countries. So that what happened?
Pak,
It
monggo.
was good. And that's
Ya, ya,
why
Pak,
the
mari.
coronavirus is just decreased in other countries. But look at Indonesia. In Indonesia, the coronavirus is just spreading all over. It's spreading
Oh ya, nggak apa-apa.
rapidly because the government didn't take decisive action. So what is the regret?
Jangan di jalan, Pak.
They should
Kalau nggak
have
fokus nanti.
taken decisive action.
Pas di rumah
They
aja.
should have taken decisive action to stop coronavirus, to
Ya, ya, Pak. Hati-hati. Ya, mari.
decrease coronavirus, right? Got it?
Ya.
Yes, Miss Sheila. Understand, Miss Sheila.
Okay, next, we didn't separate our trash. We didn't separate our trash. Look at the picture. If we don't separate our trash, so this thing happened. You can see in the picture, right? So what is the regret?
Yeah,
We should have,
we should have separated our trash.
excellent. We should have our trash, so it would not happen. Now, we left plastic straws on the beach.
Nggak boleh skip ya.
We left
Nggak boleh skip.
plastic straws on the beach. And look at the picture. Look at the turtle. What happened to the turtles, right? What happened to the turtles? So we should, what is the regret? We left plastic straws on the beach. And the regret is,
We shouldn't have left the
yeah, we shouldn't have
Plastic
just left
straw on
plastic
the beach.
straws on the beach. So it would not happen. Right?
But
Now this is your turn. I did it. She did something wrong, or she did something bad, or she said something wrong. So how do you feel regret? How do you express your regret? Oh, this is bad. I
shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't
Excellent.
have
I shouldn't, or I should not have done this.
done this.
Excellent. So if you do something wrong, or if you have done something wrong, then if you feel regret, then express your regret. Okay? Always express your regret. I said that. I said that. So he said something wrong. He might have said something wrong. And now he feels regret. What is the sentence?
I shouldn't have said that.
Excellent.
Should not
I
say
should
that.
not say
Very
that.
good. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, now maybe you have it happened with the teenagers, usually, mostly. Like you have your friends, and sometimes you're friend with your friend, you have your best friends, and sometimes something happened between you, right? And you do something wrong. You say something wrong about that person. You can write a note if you cannot face them, and if you feel regret about that thing that you have said or you have done to your friend. So when you feel regret, you should say sorry to them, right? So how do you say sorry? For example, last year I laughed at you and looked down on you. Look down means saying or talking something not good about someone, or underestimating someone. So last year I laughed at you and looked down on you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Maybe last year at school, you have said something wrong to your friend, to your classmate, or someone from other class, right? So to your friend or to your classmate. And now you feel not good. You feel sad, like, oh, why? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that, right? So if you cannot face that person, then just go write down a note, a short note to the person, and write, last night I did blah, blah, blah. And now I feel sorry. So I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. And then your friend will be happy with that. Another example, I didn't help you. I didn't help you finish the group project. I didn't help you finish the group project. I should have helped. I'm sorry. And I'm sure it would have happened to you during your school time. Maybe one of your friends need your help. They might need your help, and you might have denied. You might have refused to help them. So what do you say? I should have helped. I'm sorry. You feel regret. You feel sad about that. At that time, you are okay. Okay, somebody asks you, could you please help me? No, I'm busy. I'm sorry. I cannot help you, or I'm busy, blah, 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 blah. But later, you feel sad. You feel disappointed. You feel repentant, right? So you should say, I should have helped. I'm sorry. Or just go face to face to the person, to your friend, and ask for sorry or apologize and say that I shouldn't have done that. Or if you cannot go there, if you cannot face the person, please write just a short note. Next one is, behind your back, I said bad thing about you. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, it happened. I know it happened a lot here. I don't know about other countries, but I find it here, it happened a lot. Like two people are talking, so they're just talking about someone else. They're talking behind that person. Oh, you know, that person, she was, I met her at the party, and she was wearing very ugly clothes, and her dress was like blah, blah, blah. And she was, you know what, she's not a good girl. He's not a good boy. They are doing this, they were doing that. He said that, she did that. So that's called, you're talking behind someone, backbiting. It's called backbiting. And then at that moment, you are okay. But later, you feel sad about it. You feel disappointed. And now, what do? You should say, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Or maybe that person come to you and already got about the backbite. And that person will say, see, I have called you my friend, but you did this with me. You did this to me. You said you were talking rubbish behind me with that person. And now you feel regret. You feel sad. So what is your sentence say? I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Only by saying I shouldn't have said that, I'm sorry, you're going to rebuild your relationship. And it's really good. Okay, and the only way peace is forgiven. That's it. That's all for today.
Done?
Okay. Question? No question, then come on, make a sentence. Just say something. What have you done? And what's your regret? How do you make a regret? Yeah, Neil, you want to say?
So, like an example, when you say something bad into your friend, like last year, I talk, I say swear things.
Yes, swear word.
Back.
Yeah.
Back in the back of it. How do you make the sentences together? I forget.
Okay. Now you feel bad. You feel sad about that, right?
Say some swear things behind you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Excellent. Very good. Good job. You can say, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done that.
I should have said that, or I shouldn't have done that.
Okay. Maybe even behind me or behind anyone, your teacher or your classmate, anybody else. Who next? Risa? Risa, can you make a sentence? Can you feel regret? Make it just express your regret about something. Or
I shouldn't have bullied you.
Yeah, I shouldn't have bullied you. You shouldn't have done that. Okay. Next, who is? All the cameras are off. Who's it? Rira? Rira?
Yes, miss.
Could you please express your regret about something?
Okay. I shouldn't do that to you. I'm sorry.
Could you please repeat?
I shouldn't do that to you. I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have done it. Remember, should plus have plus past participle means third form of the verb. We do not say I should not do this. No, it doesn't show that expressing your regret. It's something else. It's like advice, giving advice. When you use should with present or past tense, it shows giving advice or taking advice. But if you use should have plus third participle, then it shows regrets. Okay, let's move to Mr. Damas. Mr. Damas, could you please make a sentence, give an example,
Oh yeah.
if you don't mind?
Last night I knew that you were sick, but I didn't care. I should have called you last night to know how you were.
Excellent. Nice. You should have. Yeah. Hola. Hola.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, you're still mute.
No, I'm not.
No,
She's not mute.
Just silent.
She's
I think what I regret.
Oh,
I regret nothing in my life.
you're just such an angel. All right, but just to make like pretend you have done something. Just for example.
I regret lying to my parents. I should have done that.
You shouldn't
Have done that.
You shouldn't have done what? What have you done that you shouldn't have done?
Lying.
Lying. All right. Yeah, you shouldn't have. Godiva?
Godiva.
The regrets.
Godiva.
Is Godiva Godiva or what?
Godiva.
Yeah, but that's not what. Yeah, I got another students, and when I say it's Godiva, it means it's Godiva, and then I'm like confused. Someone else here. Different pronunciation with the same spelling. Okay, so what is your sentence? What have you done that you should not have done? What have you said you should not have said?
Regrets. So like regrets. I regret crying at night because every time I woke up, my eyes hurt.
Oh my gosh. Is that true?
Yeah.
So how do you say? I cried last night and now I'm not feeling well. So I should have not
cried last night.
Yeah, I should have not
Cried.
I should not have cried last night. Very good. Okay. Who's that? Data. Would you mind turning on the camera and unmute yourself and answer? Oh, Noela is there. Noela.
Noelle.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So yesterday I got bad grades on my test. I should have checked it, double checked it.
I did checked. Checked.
Oh,
Checked.
yeah, I should have checked it.
So what was it? Sorry, I couldn't get you. What was the thing that you should have checked?
My test.
Oh, all right. Okay, thank you. Who's next?
Me.
Stephen.
Steven. Steven. Steve Jobs.
Steve. Stephen is new. Steve. Okay, let's call him
Steve. Steven Seagal.
Stephen. Messi. Who's that?
Messi, the footballer.
Yeah. Messi, turn on the camera and please speak up.
Messi. Messi is a shy boy.
Everyone is shy except me. Why? Every time I ask this person, oh, I cannot open my camera, I will talk, I will answer a question, but I don't turn on the camera because I'm shy. What is that? Come on. Bianca?
I didn't study. As the result, I got a bad score. I should have studied.
Yeah, you should have studied.
And simple.
You should have studied. Got a lot of time. You got plenty of time. So why you haven't studied? Bianca, could you please turn on the camera? Okay, who's it? Vano?
Vano.
France.
Vano. He just had a birthday. Vano.
Vano?
I guess.
Is it he or she? Is it he or she?
It's a boy. But he's got long hair now. Vano.
So it's his birthday?
Maybe a few days ago.
Oh, so did you guys wish him? No, I'm not sure. Because people here are not really friendly. They're not really... All right. Vano, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday, Vano. Vano. Isaac. Is it Isaac?
Isaac Newton.
Isaac. Is it? It's quite different name. Isaac. They're not responding. They're not replying. Then I have
Turn on cameras, please. Arthur, Bianca, Stephen, Isaac, Franz, Joyo.
Yeah, that person is here. Arthur,
the King of England. King Arthur.
Can you tell us something that you regret about that? You have done something and now you feel regret. Express your regret about something that you have done and you think you shouldn't have done it. Arthur?
Just give an example that is close.
Yes, Minister.
You just joined?
Huh?
You just joined the class?
Yes.
No, he was here before. Yeah. So tell me, give me an example of regret. If you have done something, you might have done something wrong, and now you feel regret. You feel sad. You feel saddened, or you feel disappointed. Now you want that person to know that you feel sad or you regret.
Feel guilty.
Okay. I regret I woke up late in the morning. I should wake up earlier in the morning.
I should have woken up early morning. Very good. It's good to feel, if you feel guilty and if you think that you have done something wrong and you feel guilty, and please keep aside your ego. Ask the person for apologize or sorry. Okay? Next. Yeah, some people are not like that. They're just doing mistakes on mistakes on mistakes, but they don't feel sorry at all. Who's next?
Next person. Who's the silent person
Okay.
here?
Oh, that class is going to start. That's all for today.
Oh, it's done. Yes.
See you next
Time's
Monday.
up. Class is over. That's all.
Yeah. See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Sayonara, minasan.
Sayonara.
Mr. Damas, not Mr. Teet. See you next time. Next class.